In this screencast, we're going to discuss our last type of heat transfer, radiation. By this point, you know the drill. You need a pencil and you need your journal slip, screencast radiation. So far, we've learned that conduction moves heat easiest through solids and convection moves heat through liquids and gases. But how does heat from the sun get to the earth? The answer is radiation. Radiation is how heat moves through spaces where there are no molecules. Radiation is actually a form of electromagnetic energy. Radiation is heat moving in waves, and it doesn't need molecules to pass this energy along. All objects radiate heat, but some radiate much more heat than others. The biggest source of radiation is the sun. It sends a huge amount of heat to the earth through electromagnetic waves. Think about the last time you went to the beach. You probably definitely felt the wonderful heat radiation from the sun. Maybe you even got a sunburn. A little too much radiation. Light bulbs also radiate heat. Try it. The next time you're near a light bulb, hold your hand just a few inches away from the bulb. You can feel the heat. In fact, a good way to remember radiation is that it's how you can feel the heat without actually touching it. Heat will pass through the empty space until it reaches your hand. That's radiation. Another example is a campfire. If you put your hands just a few feet away from the flame, you can feel that heat. Even you are an example. That's why a classroom gets warm when there are a lot of people sitting in it. People's bodies actually radiate heat. Take a moment to describe these few examples on your journal slip now. So how is radiation happening in our phenomenon? Well, no matter which heating system is chosen, there definitely will be the sun, and that sun is going to radiate heat to the roof and to the walls of the school building. So radiation is happening. In fact, if we look at a school building, we can see all three types of heat transfer happening at the same time. Sun radiates heat to the roof and to the walls, and then heat is conducted through the roof into the attic space, or the walls and the ceilings conduct heat into the building. And then, as the heater is working, there are these convection currents, making the warm air rise and the cool air sink. And don't forget, heat is going to want to move from an area where it's hot to an area where it's less hot. So heat will actually be conducted through the walls outside of the building. So there you have it. All three types of heat transfer happening in our phenomenon, happening all around you. Conduction, convection, and radiation.